Chosen, have you ever felt completely drained, inexplicably sad, or started having random aches and pains? These might not just be bad days but clues that you're going through a spiritual awakening and transitioning to what is known as a crystal-based body. This shift to a crystalline structure signifies significant changes for our physical, emotional, and spiritual aspects. Recognizing these signs is crucial for managing this profound transformation. Today, we will reveal 14 distinct signs that you might be experiencing this change. But before we dive into these signs, let's understand what a crystal-based body is and why it matters for our spiritual growth. Transitioning to a crystalline body is a hot topic among those interested in spirituality. It is suggested that during a spiritual awakening, our bodies undergo extraordinary changes, moving from a carbon-based structure to a crystal-based one. Typically, our bodies are built on a carbon structure, which some spiritual beliefs suggest limits the amount of energy we can hold. A crystalline structure, however, is said to house higher energy frequencies, increasing our vibrational energy and promoting positive changes and personal growth. Remember, this transformation is symbolic, representing an elevated state of consciousness and spiritual enlightenment. Next, let's examine the 14 unusual signs that may indicate you are transitioning from a carbon-based body structure to a crystalline one. Emotional fluctuations. Susan Brunton, a spiritual guide, often mentions that feeling down or emotionally unstable is typical as we shift from a carbon-based body to a crystal-based one. This new state is essentially a cleaner and more refined version of who we are. The initial signs of this transformation include sudden bouts of depression and unpredictable emotional swings that seem to come out of nowhere. Initially, this can be challenging to handle and quite confusing, but these emotional storms are ultimately for our benefit. They occur because, during our spiritual evolution to a crystalline structure, our bodies need to release all the negative energy and past traumas they have retained. This release often happens without our awareness, as these old wounds are deeply embedded. This crucial emotional release helps clear outdated energy patterns, creating space for new ones that vibrate at higher frequencies. Crystalline transition pains. Individuals going through a shift to a crystalline body structure often report various inexplicable physical discomforts. These range from persistent headaches, neck, shoulder, and back pains to chest and general muscle aches that arise for no apparent reason. These pains are not arbitrary, they are integral to the body's natural efforts to cleanse and restructure during the transition to a crystalline structure. The body undergoes profound cellular changes, adjusting to elevated energy levels. This extensive transformation is the root of these intense but temporary discomforts. During this transformative period, it is quite common for people to feel overwhelmed by the severity of these physical changes. The detoxification and restructuring path is intense and requires the affected to be patient and understanding with themselves. As the body shapes itself into its new crystalline form, the associated pains, though challenging, signal development. This stage of transformation paves the way for the emergence of a more dynamic self, equipped to handle elevated vibrational energies. Learning to manage this process is essential, and maintaining a caring and accepting attitude towards oneself, viewing the discomfort as a crucial step in personal growth and rejuvenation, is vital. Changes in sleep patterns. Noticing changes in your sleep habits can be quite disconcerting. You may find yourself struggling to fall asleep or perhaps suddenly needing more rest than usual, or feeling tired all the time. Such changes in sleep are often signs that your body is evolving into a crystalline structure. This profound change in your body's energy may require you to sleep more or less as it adjusts, directly affecting the quality of your sleep. During this transformation, you may also start having vivid dreams as your energy levels fluctuate. As your body transforms into this crystalline state, the impact goes beyond sleep disturbances. You may experience a variety of physical and emotional changes that make you feel different from yourself. You may notice changes in appetite or unexpected mood swings. Recognizing these signs is crucial for managing this shift, allowing you to adjust your daily habits to meet your transforming body's needs. By accepting and adapting to these changes, you can ensure that the transition is less disruptive and more harmonious with your overall health and happiness. Energy changes. People transitioning to a crystal-based body often notice drastic changes in their energy levels, a fundamental aspect of their spiritual awakening. At one moment, they may feel a burst of energy, and the next, they might be overwhelmed with fatigue. Suzanne Worthley, who specializes in energy healing, explains that these energy swings are critical. They show the body's efforts to adjust during its transformation, integrating new energies and letting go of old habits and sensitivities. Although these changes can be confusing, they are a normal part of the body's adaptation to new states. During this transformation, many also become more sensitive to their environments, experiencing heightened senses that intensify their energy highs and lows. This increased sensitivity can create a stronger connection with the surroundings, making each experience more profound. Learning to manage these fluctuating energy levels is crucial for maintaining balance and making the most of this new phase of existence. Patience and self-compassion are important as the body undergoes these significant adjustments. Crystalline sensitivity. As you undergo a transformation to a crystalline state, you may notice a significant enhancement of your senses. Suddenly, the brightness of lights, the noise of traffic, or the hum of electronic devices can become almost unbearable. This new acute sensitivity often leads people to seek refuge in the tranquility of natural environments, away from the constant noise and activity. Remember, this is not just a simple increase in sensitivity, it represents a deeper connection of your evolving crystalline structure with the subtle energies of your surroundings. Angelic influence. People who embody angelic traits have a remarkable influence on those around them, consistently emanating a positive and calming aura. Their mere presence tends to lift spirits, as they naturally radiate a gentle and comforting glow that spreads peace and happiness. These souls are driven by a strong desire to improve others' lives, often going above and beyond with thoughtful gestures or simple acts of kindness. Motivated by deep empathy rather than the desire for recognition, they are compelled to make a significant difference in their communities. They are instinctively drawn to help those in distress or carrying emotional burdens, offering substantial support and care. Changes in eating habits. The importance of self-care also extends to nutritional habits. Interestingly, did you know that even foods have vibrational frequencies? Foods that are light and natural, such as fresh fruits, vegetables, and organic products, possess higher vibrational frequencies. Opting for these foods over heavier and processed options can help you align with these elevated energies, which is especially important as you transition to a crystal-based body. This change in dietary preferences, favoring more natural and healthy choices, supports both your physical and spiritual development. Although it may initially be a bit confusing, this dietary evolution is essential for maintaining a higher vibrational state, beneficial for your overall well-being and spiritual journey. Intuitive solitude. With the activation of these chakras, an individual may notice a significant increase in their intuitive powers. This experience can be exciting but also somewhat overwhelming. It is crucial to stay grounded and avoid letting the ego interfere with spiritual progress. Finding balance and seeking moments of solitude can be very helpful during this transformative phase. The need for solitude becomes especially important in this journey of spiritual awakening. Many people feel an urgent need to seek peaceful natural spaces as they adapt to their transforming bodies and integrate new energies. This solitude is not just a simple preference but a necessity. It provides the required environment to cope and adapt to higher vibrational frequencies without feeling overwhelmed. Echoing the thoughts of spiritual guide Art Toller, solitude is being alone without feeling lonely, offering a positive and constructive way to connect with oneself. Thus, solitude becomes not just a withdrawal from the world but an intimate exploration of the inner self. It is a time for deep reflection and crucial understanding, playing a vital role in both personal and spiritual development. Evolving spiritual ties. Have you ever felt like you are drifting away from friends or family who were once very close to you? You may feel guilty or perhaps simply unable to connect with them as you used to. This often happens when you are going through a deep spiritual transformation, transitioning to a body that resonates with higher and more refined energies. As you undergo this significant change, you begin to vibrate at a higher frequency and naturally drift away from lower energy influences. This evolution can strain old relationships, especially with those who still vibrate at these lower frequencies. As your energy level rises, it becomes more difficult to relate to these people. While you may lose some old friends, this change also creates space for new connections that better match your spiritual path. This spiritual growth can feel liberating but somewhat lonely at times. It is crucial to see this as a natural part of your development, essential for moving forward to higher states of consciousness. Letting go of old ties can feel like losing a part of yourself, but it is really a chance to rediscover your essence on a much deeper level. This process opens up space to form new relationships that are in harmony with your evolved vibrational state, supporting your path towards spiritual enlightenment. These new relationships are likely to be rewarding and empowering, providing new perspectives and experiences that complement your spiritual progress. Crystalline creative awakening. Creativity flows throughout the universe, and crystals serve as a powerful conduit for this force. Spiritual leaders often highlight the profound role these gems play in awakening human creation, suggesting a deep connection between our creative impulses and the shift to a crystalline body structure. If you find yourself suddenly full of creative ideas, this may be a sign that your physical body is adopting this crystalline structure. Crystals, celebrated for their ability to connect with high-energy vibrations, significantly enhance creative abilities, whether through painting, brainstorming unique solutions, or simply having a wave of new ideas in your daily life. The influence of these high vibrations is unmistakable. They expand our creative potential because they operate at higher vibrational frequencies. As you continue to evolve, this surge of creativity is likely to resonate more with your core values and spiritual path. Moreover, the transition to a crystalline form often brings with it a clearer and more focused sense of purpose. As you align more closely with higher vibrational energies, your connection with the universe and its vast energies deepens. This new connection can drastically change your worldview and interactions with the environment, ushering in a more synchronized and meaningful way of living. This creative awakening not only enhances your personal and professional life but also helps you find alignment with your ultimate life goals, creating a fulfilling and spiritually enriched life. Visionary awakening journey. A clear sign of progress toward a crystal-based body, often linked to spiritual awakening, is the profound change in how we see and perceive our surroundings. People often describe this experience as seeing colors more intensely and clearly than ever before. This transformation includes witnessing auras around living creatures and inanimate objects, signaling the activation of the third eye chakra, or Ajna chakra. This chakra plays a crucial role in seeing beyond the ordinary and connecting with spiritual and energetic realms. When this chakra is active, it offers a new perspective on the world, revealing the energy fields or auras that surround all forms of life. During this transformative period, as we develop a broader perception, we often become more sensitive to the emotions and energies of others. This can deepen our empathy and understanding, allowing us to feel not just the visual aspects of auras but also the emotional and spiritual vibrations others emit. Such sensitivity enriches our relationships, fostering greater compassion and empathy. As we continue to develop these perceptual changes, they are likely to become stronger, deepening our appreciation for the complexity and beauty of the universe and strengthening our connections with the natural and spiritual realms. Divine transformation journey. When you begin to feel an intense connection with spirit and the universe, it suggests you are transitioning to what is known as a crystalline structure. This deep sense of peace and unity shows that you are synchronizing with the universe. In this transformative phase, your bond with a higher entity, often called the divine, becomes tangible. This not only helps clarify your life's journey but also brings a deep peace that elevates your spirit to new heights. This profound connection goes beyond our physical existence, providing a perpetual feeling of joy and completeness that overshadows daily trivialities. You begin to realize the deep interconnectedness within the universe, leading to an overwhelming sense of unity and empathy with everything around you. This heightened sensitivity is crucial for spiritual growth and indicates the beginning of your transformation into a crystalline entity. As this connection grows, it integrates into your spiritual practices and daily life, seeming like the discovery of a hidden symphony in life's soundtrack, where every note is charged with intention and tranquility. The transition to a crystalline form is not just about spiritual elevation, it reshapes your everyday interactions with the world. This ongoing relationship with the divine ensures that tranquility and clarity become regular aspects of your life, firmly guiding you on your path. Embarking on the transformation to a crystalline form is a key milestone in our spiritual evolution. This significant shift, though incredibly transformative, introduces a wide range of physical, emotional, and spiritual challenges that can overwhelm many. There are 14 distinct signs that indicate this change: feeling emotionally unstable or depressed, experiencing bodily discomforts, irregular sleep patterns, fluctuating energy levels, becoming more sensitive to the environment, changing eating habits, sudden emotional expressions, feeling confusion and memory problems, increased intuition, a growing need for solitude, drifting away from past relationships, a surge of new creative energy, changes in how we see and perceive things, and a stronger spiritual connection. These are signs that our bodies are shedding low-frequency energies to allow higher and rejuvenating energies to enter and transform our lives, bodies, and spirits. It is vital for our spiritual growth to handle these transitions with empathy and care. Let us find the courage to embrace our spiritual awakenings and allow them to elevate our consciousness to greater heights. This video aims to shed light on these topics. Feel free to leave your insights or feedback in the comments below.